Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Hurt.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. One right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. That's a tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Running with Walker again. He has room past the 25. Keeps himself upright. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-point game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Darius Davis to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it and works it forward to the 43-yard line. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Well, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. Quick throw finds about right. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. They're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. He's going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard.
The kicker on for the
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. It's his targets, that's Torrey Horton. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
60 average. 6-2. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. He has room past the 25. Still fighting forward. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Bronco 80. Let's go now. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready, ready.
Walker will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Alert. Panther 60. Ready.
Milrow's going to sneak it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down. At your own 1. Yikes.
Hey, Smith. Ready.
They're headed up the middle. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Trying for it with Milrow. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks break the tie here in the 1st. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate. Big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Get some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Throwing from the gun here. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Jair Alexander with the stop. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on seconds. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead, and he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 21-14, our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. They kick the running back in motion. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Dude, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. From the left hand, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Down. 76, past the 50, past the 50.
The throw, here's Milrow. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Come on. Count to 60. Count to...
2nd and 10. No rubber throw. He's got a man left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Here he goes again. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Craft all 80. Go.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go now.
On the draw, it's Walker. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
There's no question this group wanted to be aggressive in the red zone. Back-to-back passing plays, but an incompletion and now a sack means they've done nothing but go backwards. Time to find a little better protection and much, much better results.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks now lead by 10. To add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. 17. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Completed to his running back. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, play action. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60.
Mitchell up the middle. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Back now, pressure coming. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Motioning the tight end now. Sticking to the air here. We've got a screen to the running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Mitchell. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Buccaneers trailing in the early going. Third and just 2 to go. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback driving power for it. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They're throwing it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. And this is Mitchell. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. He's going to throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here. It became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Rowe from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Milroe. Pushing through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 17.
Milroe with it on 1st. It is cut left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
He's got the hook up to Watkins. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Myers' kick is good. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's got a lead up past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey. 70 Lions.
Running right with Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Finds a seam down the middle. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. When he gets in, touchdown! The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. And look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Drive begins with a walker run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A dump off caught by his back. Across the 45 and still going. And he's brought down at the 44. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it, selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
To the air, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Now it's Milrow. This one's caught. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's completed right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Mitchell again. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after 2nd-yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Third and 4 coming up now. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Go play action on 1st down. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And set. Here we go, first down. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Here's Mitchell. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like it with those sticks you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Again, this is Mitchell. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, push a little closer. And now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. The give now to Mitchell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Here's a throw. The Mets got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cut it to 1 late in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Cut 19, cut 19. Ready.
And he just get the play off. Horton down the field, and he's got it. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Deputy! Panther 6, Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
Walker on first down. Wow, he had to power through one time just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, break.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go, set. Lightning, 8-2.
Throwing now, Milrow. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Handoff here to Mitchell. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
From the red zone on first. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Mitchell gets it from the gun. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Third down from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their man was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. On in is Walker. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Get it! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking from his end zone. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's going to have them up to that 23. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
80, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Come on.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep here. Big gain downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
19 Tiger. Hurt.
Walker now from the gun. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Milrow from the gun. Chased out to his right.
Well, this isn't every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. Go.
He's back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
On return, here comes Davis. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Working now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Shotgun snap. Ball throw. but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. He's loaded another one up. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's trying to go deep again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Now, just before the 2-minute warning get hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense.
On the jump.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
It's Walker on the give. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Cowboy 80.
He goes to a knee as Tom winds down in this one.
Here we go. Here
Setting
we go.
up for the kneel down on
60
third.
Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on fourth down. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this fourth down.
Go.
He goes to a knee as Tom winds down in this one. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. look to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Ready?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready, ready.
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks